I'm the girl who loves the sea. It calls me.
Greetings to everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about uMndau omhlophe, the purifier. Okay, uMndau omhlophe, all white. I've spoken about the other three spirits, and I did promise that I will make a video of the fourth uMndau, the purifier. Before I start, I would like to thank everyone who has purchased so far the book, The Fallen and the Rising, and the beautiful reviews you have given me. It's really much appreciated. I am grateful for the people who have started using the lessons on the book, and also those who have done the rituals that are on the book and have told me that it's really helpful to their lives. I really appreciate it. I wrote that journal just to help everyone, with things that they are going through, and also to make you to understand that you're not alone. Whatever that you're going through, you're not alone, and to understand about spirituality as a whole is okay. So I'm truly grateful to everyone who's purchased the book. The next book that is coming is The Calling of the Water. I'm pretty excited in writing this book. It's not yet available for purchasing because I've received so many emails after the post I've posted that the book will be available. I've received so many emails and WhatsApp messages requesting for the book, The Calling of the Water. I would like to clarify that the book is not yet ready, but it will launch soon, and you are welcome to purchase it. It's an ebook. All my books are ebooks. I know that, especially with the Fallen and the Rising, so many has asked me to have a hard copy because they're saying they would really like to have a hard copy because they have to keep on going back to the lessons that are written on the book, going back to the rituals that are written on the book, which is very helpful to them. So I will consider that, but as I said, it will be pricey because remember there is so much going on, the printing and everything. So I will consider the request. But in the meantime, all my books are ebooks, and I must clarify that the new book is not yet out for purchasing, but I will inform you once the book is ready. The book focuses on water spirituality. We explore the different types of spirits. I give you some short stories as well of water spirit encounters that I had. It's quite a lot. I teach you a lot about understanding about water as a whole. I teach you to understand the connection of the universal spirits and water. You need to understand how do they connect and other spirits as well. But it's all in the book. You will learn about it if you purchase the book. So today it's not about the book. It's about uMndau, the purifier, the source of our lives. The spirits. I love it so much because it's easily undermined by a lot of people. They do not understand the spirits because abantu abaningi, when they dream of uMndau omhlophe wearing a white gown, they think of, oh no, this is just an old lady or an old man. Maybe they just want. This is a very powerful spirit. The spirit comes to give you a lot in your life, which I'll explain in the video. So don't undermine the spirits. It's a very undermined spirits. When they see the spirits, they think that it's just a minor gift. This is the purifier. It's a purifier of a lot of things. So never feel small when you actually have dreams of the spirits. Okay, with this spirit, when she appears in your dreams, pure white. She looks old, she looks ancient, she looks royal, a queen, a king, and then mostly she doesn't say anything. She'll just look at you, smile. It depends really on the connection with you and the spirit. And sometimes when you see her or him, you'll see a bright light next to them. And mostly your visions, you'll always see a white light. Maybe you're sitting at home on a sofa in your bed, or you suddenly have a vision. Or it's not really a vision, it's actually happening. And then you're actually seeing a white light. When you're seeing a white light, it keeps on, forming. iqala incane le light eniyibona ikhulu izibe enkulu, and it's approaching you, and suddenly maybe your body freezes. Maybe you'll start to have a paralysis. It's you can't move your body, and the light maybe can start from your toe and it goes up to your face. This is the spirit. This is your purifier. Isuki tshengisa presence yayo ukuthi isuki khona. You know that bright lights that can blind your eyes? It's the purifier. And every time when she comes in your dreams, she seems calm, very calm. Okay. And Amapopako, they are very bright. You don't need any interpretation when she comes through. Your dreams are peaceful. You wake up, at peace. And sometimes in a way that you can't understand it. Why am I so calm? Why am I so peaceful? It's because you had a visit from the spirit. Okay, what is their job? What is their purpose to be in your life? They come to purify and cleanse you at the highest level. Okay, this is not just a small healer. She cleans lineages, she cleans generational curses, she cleans and open closed doors for you. Okay, she also gives you crowning and authority. She comes to crown you. If you're already a healer, she's the one who will say you are now ready to start working, you are now ready to start healing. Okay, you are now ready to actually go overboard with your gift. She's the one who gives you power and authority. So uningabothatha kancane lo mndau when you see them, because she's the one who will give you the go ahead that you are now ready. After the other spirits have come through to give you this gift, and others have given you this, others have done this to you, have cleansed you and all of that. And this one, she comes to reassure you that after everything that you have gone through, the journeys that you have gone through, the journeys oyidlulile, whether it was painful or you've lost so much, but she's the one who says you are now ready ukuthi usungaqala ukusebenza umsebenzi wakamoya, if it be that you're going to be working with people. And she's also the spirit of death and rebirth. She governs transitions, end of life, starts another. Divorce, when you've gone through a divorce, who've gone through a divorce, it's the end of an old life, and you are reborn to be someone else. You are reborn to start your life afresh. So she's the one who assists you in going on that transition, in going to release the old life that you had, and giving you a new life that is yet to come, happiness, peace, and all of that. That is why when people ask, yindaba wonke umuntu who have gone through a divorce, why do they glow so much after it divorce and everything? It's because we have help from these spirits. Usuke khona for a transition, for a lot of change in our lives, and releasing old patterns and old energies and ama-soul ties esuke esikade sisibhekene now with our ex-husband or wife. So iyona lesi spirit that is there to assist us in all of that. She is also the death of when it comes to death, kuba khona isikhathi where you lose maybe someone, you lose a parent, you may lose a child, and she's there to assist you. She's there to assist you ukuthi udlule kuleyo process. She's there to assist you to learn to live your life without this person, to be born again, and to understand why you have lost this person. This spirit is there to assist you in the healing process. You have to heal, you have to be reborn and understand ukuthi kunalento le, kunalo muntu lo osukile okade umthanda enhlizweni yakho, who has died, who has passed on, and then you have to understand ukuthi how do you move forward from all of that. She walks with you like forever. Okay, this is why I'm saying I love this spirit, Liz, because she does a lot of things, yet I don't understand why people undermine it so much. And then she likes silence and secrecy. She doesn't like noise, okay? She works in isolation. You must be alone to hear her. And she hates social media. She's the one who will break your phone if you're not focused on, if you're not paying attention. Suddenly it freezes, it has glitches, and all the time. If you're not paying attention to her when she's giving you a specific instruction or whatever, not paying attention to social media, she's the one who breaks your phone. And she hates crowds. Okay, that is why she likes working alone. She hates crowds. ngoba akazwani nomsindo. She likes you in isolation. She likes you isolated from people, from crowds. Now let's talk about the physical signs in your body. Ukuthi ukhona unawo uMndau, the purifier. Your eyes and light, you become sensitive to light. You prefer darkness because light le affect wena. Or you see flashes of white lights most of the time when you're looking, and suddenly you see flashes of white lights uhambe yabanga optometrist and they tell you there's nothing wrong with your eyes. And mostly you'll have those dreams where you're temporarily blind in your dreams. Yabona lama phupho lengathi awuboni at all in your dream. It's the presence of the spirit, and your skin goes pale. Okay, even if you're dark, your skin goes pale or glows white. People say you're shining like a ghost. As one le uzuzube pale ngathi you anemic, ungabi with no color, you become white. Yabona leso skin leso sinjalo leso umuntu base bathi wena gathi uyispoki, why are you so pale? It's the presence of that spirit. And your hair turns gray early. Most of the people at a very, very young age, they start to have gray hair. A sign that you do have the spirit. And most of the time, uphunyelwa yinwele. Uvele nje ubona uqothukelwa yinwele. Or you are told to cut your hair or cover it. Ilento ukuthi uphuphe, or you have that instinct that I need to cut my hair. I need to maybe go bald. I need to, shorten my hair. Uzuzibone ngathi there's something wrong. No, there's not something wrong. It's her. She likes you to have a clean head. She likes you to have a visible head for a reason. That she likes cleanness. Because abanye abantu abazwana nokugeza inwele, abanye abantu abazwana nokugeza ikhanda. So if you are a person like that, ongazwani nokugeza ikhanda, ongazwani to take care of your hair, she will make you to cut your hair. She will demand you to cut your hair. If you're not paying attention, ungamlaleli when she's telling you to cut your hair, she'll eventually make your hair to start falling. It's the spirits. Bantwana betongo, maybe now you understand. That's why you have to be a clean person. Learn to wash your hair. If you don't, she'll cut it for you. You'll see yourself losing hair. So another sign, it's body temperature. You're always cold, even if it's summer. You always, your body feels cold. You crave sun, but you can't stay in the sun too long. Your body will reject the heat. Why? Because she's a water spirit. So that is why most of the time your body will always feel cold when she's around. Okay, and then when it comes to eating, you stop eating meat. Suddenly, meat makes you sick. Alcohol as well. Suddenly, alcohol makes you sick. You start vomiting. You have diarrhea. You feel like I'm dirty when you're having alcohol. You feel like this is wrong. You feel like it's wrong when you're having meat. Why am I eating meat? She wants you clean. Okay, she wants you to eat vegetables and all of those things. When you're sleeping, you don't sleep for days. That's the thing with your insomnia will hit in. You won't sleep for days, 2 days in a row or 3 even more. You won't sleep at all at night. You only sleep during the day, but when it comes to nighttime, you're always awake, and she is moving in silence, that one. Ladies' womb, periods stop completely. Most of the ladies, you won't get periods for months or some for years, and we think it's menopause. Or you bleed once a year. Your womb goes quiet because she's working on your crown, not your womb. So abanye abantu, they don't understand why I started to stop my periods at such a very young age. I've not reached maybe the 50s or not, but I've stopped having my periods. It's this spirit. Sex, you start losing interest in having sex, in making love to your partner. You suddenly lose interest. You feel like you're dirtying yourself when you're having sex. It's not really you dirtying yourself, but sometimes you feel like you're really dirtying yourself when you're having sex. She's present. She wants you clean. She wants you to pay attention. She wants you isolated. So she's taking all of those feelings away now. And then what are the life signs to show that she needs your attention? Okay, because you can see the signs, but what are the life signs now? Things that are happening in your life that she now needs your attention. Everything goes white and empty. Your job ends, relationship ends, friends leave, money stops. This one doesn't attack like uMndau mnyama. Okay, it's just emptiness. Everything goes blank, and you don't understand why. She's clearing your life to rebuild it. So don't think ukuthi khona into embi. She's just clearing everything that you don't need anymore, that does not belong in your life anymore, and just rebuilding something new that serves you. She's releasing everything that no longer serves you and ukunikeza into ezokulethela ukukhanya empilweni yakho. You are called to isolate. You lose desire for people. Awusafuna ukuhlala nabantu, and suddenly phone yakho ibe off. You don't have interest in touching your phone, texting, going on social media. You suddenly feel nje ukuthi anginasindaba nje phone. I don't have time for a phone. You don't have to explain to people, baby, it's, oh, we have been trying to get hold of you. What's wrong? Your phone is off. You don't even feel like explaining to people. You just want to be alone. You don't want to socialize because she forces you to stop socializing. Or if you do, you will get sick. Death comes, someone dies, or you nearly die, or you dream of your own funeral. She's showing you the end of an old you. Okay, sometimes they misunderstand the dream, whether you're dreaming of yourself, it's your funeral, and abantu abaningi but hi, someone is doing something for you, it's distancing swapping and all of that. It's not always the case. Sometimes you have a dream of death to show you that you're undergoing a process of being reborn. The old you is dying and the new you is being born. So it's very important when you have a dream of your own funeral to understand the message about the dream. And then another sign is people fear you for no reason. You walk in a room and suddenly everything goes quiet. Kids, everyone stare at you, okay? Even animals don't come near you. Your energy is too clean and too high. It burns to other people. You crave white only. When you come a time where you feel like angifune anything else, my bedding must be white, I want to be wearing white clothes, my sheets, the food, everything must be clean. Awufune gqoka black, awufune gqoka red, because if you start to wear red that day, or you wear black that day, or you wear blue that day, or you wear yellow that day, everything goes wrong in your day. You just have a bad day because you're not wearing the right color. Money stops until you are crowned. Okay, she will block all the money until you do the final ceremony. Accept the role to finish the isolation. Then money flows only through clean work. So Naye, she has her own ritual for you to do, to align with the spirits. And then once you are done with that ritual, then everything starts afresh for you. I can't say everything goes back to normal because maybe your normal was not okay, but she will give you a better life. And then what are the gifts that comes with the spirits? She will strip all the psychic cluster. You start seeing clearly what ancestors want, and what's yours and what's not. So you need to understand that. Dreams get symbols. That's simple. White, water, old people, thrones. You stop chasing every dream meaning because you understand now. Uzophupha into ethize, you now understand what it means. You don't need any interpretation from anyone. You will fully understand it, what it means. Authority in the spirit. Others feel you before you do. People start listening when you speak. Even if you whisper, she gives you the weight. That's the power that she gives you. Okay, Ugutabandu must listen to you. People must understand you. When you speak, people will start to, listen and actually feel you. Lineage cleaning power. You gain the ability to break generational patterns just by being in alignment. Okay, you are only given this power once you align with the spirit, and you don't need any herbs and anything else to break generational curses. When by being aligned with the spirit, you are able to just speak it out, and you are able to actually break those generational curses. One clean instruction from her in a dream, and those close for your whole bloodline. Or it opens. It depends what is the instruction. Okay? And then the discernment of clean versus dirty energy. You become physically ill around dirty spaces, dirty people, dirty food, sex, conversations, all of that. When I'm talking about sex, I'm not saying sex is dirty. Please don't misquote me. Sometimes you will have sex with a person who has bad energies, who has a lot of things which is just not right, which is not aligning with you. You might be having sex with someone or isebenzisa imithi. You might be having sex with someone oqushiwe. You might be having sex with someone ongcolile who's not cleansed, ongakazi hlampe maybe had abortions and everything, has never cleansed spiritually. And masuzwa, that is the dirty sex that I'm talking about. So angifuna abantu misquote bethi ugogo said sex is dirty. No, I'm referring to having sexual intercourses with a person who's not spiritually clean. Okay, that is the one I'm talking about. If it's keeping you clean for the work, then she will leave you to do. Okay, you become a healer. You gain the gift to sit with people in death and divorce and loss and not be shaken. You become the person others call when everything is ending. And then silence is a tool. Your power grows in proportion to what you don't say. She's killing the need of validation. Now let's talk about the roles that she births. Yini la akupha yona, yini le akuzalisa yona. Okay, she births you into a specific role in your lineage. You usually receive your own crown. Not all at once, remember that. Whatever crown that she gives you, you don't receive it all at once. Sometimes okunye kuzofika manje, okunye kubuye kuyizele, okunye it can come at once, but there are one that will come as you grow spiritually. Uzoba umthandazi, a prayer warrior for your bloodline. You pray for people you haven't spoken to in years. It moves things, Uba umthandazi. Uba umuntu who prays, who's a prayer warrior. When you pray for a person, they get healed. They get healed psychologically, physically, and emotionally. Sangoma esiphethe isithunywa. Some people don't understand. Athi umuntu uyisangoma. Maybe not umngoma lo osuke udile kakhulu ngedlozi, but umngoma ophethwe isithunywa esimhlophe, the white ancestral diviner. You read for ancestral deaths, rebirths, and lineage cleansing only. She shuts you down if you try for love or money. Okay, remember that. You have a specific role in cleansing and everything. Uma busebenza ngesangoma sesithunywa esiphethwe isithunywa esimhlophe. She only does cleansing for ancestors, death, rebirth, and cleansing of lineage. And if you try and do ama cleansing or ufuna ama imithi ethize for love potions, for money and all of that, no, she will shut you out because this is not her power. She doesn't deal with that. And then you will become umelaphi wezizwe, the lineage healer. You close generational curses, release land, and settle ancestral debts. People come when nothing else works. Beza Gwen. Okay, you're the keeper of the lineage. You hold the record, the names, the dates, the deaths, dreams. Families come to you to know, where did we come from? Okay, you are the one who will understand the history, but because she will give you the history. Uzoba umfundisi wokuthula, the teacher of silence. You teach others on how to sit in isolation, grief, and transition without breaking anything. Prophet as well. You see ending and new beginnings before they happen, for preparation and not for show. Okay, understand that. And akamthandi umuntu oyi-show off nge-gift yakhe, otherwise she'd shut you out. Okay, how do you cooperate with her and not fight her? Okay, firstly, you stop forcing social life. If she pulls you into isolation, go. Fighting it makes the winter longer. Okay, it will make things longer for you. You gonna have inkinga kakhulu. So if she forces you in isolation, then go and isolate yourself and don't fight that. Eat what your body accepts. If it's rejecting meat and alcohol and whatever other things, then don't force it. And also keep your space clean, white clothes, white sheets, clean head, nigezi khanda. If it's resignates, not superstitions, okay? Write down izinto asuke kujivezela zona. Normalize, journalize everything, okay? And uma ubona izinto zingahambi kahle, always know ukuthi khona la ongazange uzukwenza kahle, because she speaks in silence. So please normalize to journalize. Okay, warning signs that you're trying to resist her. Sudden illnesses when you try to socialize or return to normal life. Yabona la uzibona khona ukuthi, hey, yes, today I don't feel like going to this party, or today I don't feel like going to the club, or today I don't feel like going to the restaurant and to socialize with my friends, with whoever you socialize with. Just a normal life. And when you force yourself, suddenly you get sick. Maybe you get a headache, whatever illness that's going to come. You suddenly get an illness. Money blocks so that you don't move. Okay? She'll block money so that you don't go anywhere, because she's trying to isolate you. So men, no matter what you try to do, your money will be blocked. Dreams of being naked. Where you feel dreams, when you see yourself naked or lost, or in white empty spaces that feels agent. Most of the time. That is why it's very important to understand when you're having the dream of being naked, because abanye abantu, they interpret the dreams. Yes, the interpretation of dreams of you being naked, they have many reasons. One of the reasons as well, it's for the spirit to go to, you are resisting the spirit, and then uzokstripa naked because you're not paying attention, and then feeling crazy for wanting to be alone. Uyamresista. Okay? Uzibona ngathi there's something wrong. Why am I isolating myself? I'm just going crazy, man. I'm going out in. You are resisting the spirit. And then what comes after? Okay? This season doesn't last forever. It ends when you accept the isolation without resentment. You stop trying to get back to the old you. You're told clearly in your dreams and your vision, it's done. So when it's done, accept the new you so that you can align. When she left, money, people, and opportunities return, but only for the new role. You can't go back to the old hustle. That's why people get stuck in winter for years. They want the crown, but they want to keep the old life too. Bantwana betong, if she has given you a new life, understand the new rules, understand the new you, so that you can be in alignment with yourself. Because trust you me, she's not going to give you a life that is going to be a burden, but she's going to be a life that you've prayed and hoped for. So if your old hustle was not working for you, then change. Pray. See what is it that can work for you now, and start practicing it. So if your life feels empty, white, cold, and silent right now, you're not cursed. You've been crowned. Don't run. Sit. She's not killing you. She's ending what can't come with you, because you're going through a new shift. Now, with this spirit, she doesn't have, a specific season, uguti, when is she done, but she's more strongest in winter, June and July, when things die and it's quiet. And she also moves during the eclipse and on your birthday as well. In ending, the Purifier uMndau doesn't come to play, Bantwana Betong. Please know that. She comes to end you and start you. If your life is empty, if you're cold and alone, if you crave white and silence, she's not pushing you. She's crowning you. But you must sit in the emptiness until she's done. Fight it and you'll stay in winter for years.